Hey kids, it's Mrs. Compton, and I'm here, but you can't see me. Today we're going to do a little true or false. We're going to start first with this picture. Can you look to see what you notice? Maybe you notice that there are some coins here. Does anybody know what this is called? Tell me if you know it. That's right, it's a quarter. Actually, there are two of them. And what is this? These are dimes. How many cents are dimes worth? Do you know? A dime is worth 10 cents. And what is this thing over here? It's bigger than a dime, but it's actually worth less, which is kind of silly. It is called a nickel. And let's see, we have 2 quarters, 4 dimes, and 2 nickels. And we're trying to figure out if it's true or false that those things equal $1. So let's think. Everybody hit pause right now and see if you can figure out if that's true or false. All right, we're back. Who's ready to prove it? Let's see. I'm going to take some guesses at what you said. Maybe you said you know that the 4 dimes, those are these guys here, are worth 40 cents. And we would write 40 cents like this. I write 40, and then the cent sign actually is like a little C and a line through it. And it goes at the back to show cents. Cents are worth less than dollars. All right. So maybe you said that, and maybe you said that you know these two together. These are 2 nickels. They're not worth that much. They make 10 cents together. So I'm going to put 10 cents. Ooh. So now how much do we know we have? Let's see. We know that these are worth 40 cents together. And these are worth 10 cents. Hey, I bet you know what 10 plus 40 is. What's 10 plus 40? 1, 2, 3, tell me. You got it. It's 50. So this is 50 cents. Way less than $50, right? 50 cents. What do you know about 2 quarters? 1 quarter is 25 cents. And another quarter is 25 cents. So 25 plus 25 makes what? I'm going to guess that some of you said you added the 20 and the 20 together and got 40, and then you added the 5 and 5 together and got 10, and 40 plus 10 is 50. So these together, 2 quarters makes 50 cents. Uh-oh, now we have 50 plus 50. And you probably know 50 plus 50 makes what? 50 cents plus 50 cents makes $1 or 100 cents. 100 cents is the same as $1 because you could trade 100 pennies in 100 cents and you could get $1 in return. So that makes a big fat true. This one is true. Let's type that. Okay, ready for your next one? Here it comes. Ooh, 250 cents is the same thing as $250. Okay, let's pause right now and think about all the things you might notice here. 250 cents is the same as $250. All right, we're back. Maybe you even noticed that the cent sign is in the back and the dollar sign is in the front. It's kind of weird, but the dollar sign is worth more, or the dollars are worth more, like $1 is worth more than 1 cent, right? So the dollar sign goes in the front, the cent sign goes in the back. Now, if you know that 1 cent is worth less than $1, then you know that 250 cents can't be the same as $250. So this one is a big fat false. Let's write that in. Okay, up next. Are you ready? Get your eyes going. Ooh. 3 dimes plus 2 nickels plus 10 pennies equals 50 cents. True or false? Okay, everybody hit pause. All right, we're back. So you had to figure it out. So I wonder what you did first. I'm going to take some guesses. So maybe you did 3 dimes first. I don't know. Did you? Is that what you did? So 3 dimes. Well, I knew up here 4 dimes was equal to 40 cents. So 3 dimes must equal 30 cents. So each dime is worth 10 cents. So let's count 10 3 times. Ready? 10, 20, 30. So 3 dimes is 30 cents plus 2 nickels. Well, we had 2 nickels up here before. Remember these guys here? We already know that's 10 cents. All right, so 30 cents plus 10 cents plus, wait a minute. I see something. What do you see here? 10 pennies. Well, 10 pennies is just another 10 cents. Each penny is worth 1 cent. So 30 cents plus 10 cents plus 10 cents. Does that equal 50 cents? Let's find out. 30 plus 10 is 40. 40 plus 10 is 50. So if you said it was true, you were right. 50 cents is equal to 50 cents. All right, so we've got to give that one a true. Woo, let's type that out. True. All right, here's your last one. You ready? Ooh, it's kind of smashed in there. Let me move these things. Let's move. Do a little shrinking ink maybe? Nah. There we go. $1.76 is the same as this picture here with the money. All right, let's find out. Everybody hit pause. Okay, we're back. Let's check this out. We have a $1 bill. We have a quarter, a dime, a nickel, and 1 penny. And we have to see if that's the same as $1.76. What do you guys say? Is it true or is it false? On the count of 3, I want to see your mouth. Tell me true or false. 1, 2, 3, tell me. Yeah, you guys got it. It's false. Okay, let's take a closer look. What did you start with? Did you start with adding the dime and the nickel together? Or maybe you started with adding the quarter and the nickel together, because 25 plus 5 cents would give us a friendly number. What's 25 plus 5? You're right, it's 30. And 30 plus 10 is 40, plus 1 more is 41 cents. So we're actually not that close to 76 cents. Here's my bonus question. How many more cents would you need to make this true to get to $1.76? All right, kids, up next, your story problem. Stay tuned. Hey, kids, it's Mrs. Compton, and guess what? Today it's about money. We already did a warm-up with money, right? So here is an actual, real $1 bill. Tell me what you know about this. What do you know about this? All right, so I want you to hit pause, and I want you to come up with a number of things, right? Not just one thing, but a number of things. What do you know about this? Okay, hit pause. Did you hit pause? Hit pause. All right, so maybe you told me that a $1 bill has a man on it. Do you guys know who that is? Is it George Washington? Yeah. Okay, so maybe you said that, but maybe you also said, well, it's worth some money, like as in some cents, some dollars, some whatever. All right, I just grabbed a handful of money, lots of coins there. So let's see, maybe you knew that it was worth 4 quarters. So you would need 4 of these to make 1 of these. Remember, quart means 4. So when you hear QUA, quart, quad, things like that, you're going to know it has 4 involved. So you need 4 of these. And maybe you said, you know that you would need, what are these? That's right, they are dimes. You would need 10 of these to make 1 of these. Maybe you said that. And let's see what else I've got here. I've got 1 of each coin, I think. What's that? It's not a quarter. It's bigger than a dime, but it's worth less. It's called a nickel. Am I showing that to you upside down? There we go, a nickel. So this is worth how many cents? This is worth 5 cents. And maybe you said, if you need 10 of these to make $1, and this one's worth 5 cents, maybe you said you need 20 nickels to make $1. And maybe you even thought about these little bad boys. These things are worth the least in our coin system. They are only worth 1 tiny cent. So you need how many of these to make one of these? You need 100. So maybe you figured that out, or maybe you just listed that in the things that you know. All right, so you need lots of coins, or you can think about lots of coins to make $1. You can also think about this. What's this? This is $10. All right, so you would need 10 of these to make one of these. Is that true? All right, here's the next one. How many of these would you need to make this? Ooh, what's that? You don't see these very often. Okay, this is a $50 bill. So how many of these would you need to make this? You would need 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. You would need how many? You would need 5 10s to make 50. Wait a minute. How many of these would you need to make 50? Okay, you already knew that. You would need 50. Okay, how about, here's the big one. Are you ready? We got a $100 bill. Okay, let's see. How many of these would you need to make one of these? How many of these would you need to make one of these? Now, maybe you're saying 50 plus 50 makes 100, so you would need 2 of these. And let's check this out. How many of these would you need to make one of these? The answer to that is 100. There's so many things that we can do with money, right? Money is all around us. It doesn't matter if it's credit cards. It doesn't matter if it's cash. We use money everywhere, and we use it in math a ton. So today I thought I'd give you a different kind of story problem. Today, this story problem is going to be a little open-ended. There's no real answer that's the just right answer. You just have to think of different combinations. So let's check this out. This story is called Candy and Toys. All right, so Morgan had $24 from her allowance. All right, so think about that. So maybe she had 24 $1 bills, or maybe she had 22 $1 bills, and then she had some coins to go along with it, or maybe she had all kinds of different combinations. All right, so Morgan has $24 from her allowance to spend. She spends some of her money on candy. Not too much though, right? She spends some of her money on candy and the rest on toys. How much money might Morgan have spent on candy and toys? All right, so this is like the fun thing because we're going to spend $24. So if you have $24, you can get those $24 out. I would love to see you actually playing with money, with coins, because it helps our brain learn this stuff, right? So you have to think about how much money she might have spent on the candy and how much she may have spent on the toys. So, but we do know that she spent $50 altogether. And we know that some of it went to candy, but not too much. And some of it went to toys. You decide what the combinations are that you would like to make. Okay, but it has to add up to $50. What will you do? All right, kids, I'll see you next time. Bye.